Welcome back to Just Scribble for my 2024 planner lineup video. If you've been following my videos from June till now, you may have kind of gleamed my planner lineup already, but I still wanted to do an official formal 2024 planner lineup video with you guys. Now, a couple of caveats to this video. One, I don't have my planners set up yet, so I will be doing separate videos, probably a couple of different planner setup videos. I'm still waiting on some things to come in to do setups for some of my planners, including some tabs. So I haven't set anything up just yet, but I still wanted to share my overall lineup with you. Second caveat is that I'm going to share this with you and talk to you briefly about how I'm using each one of these planners, but when I do the setup video, I will go into more detail on how I'm going to use each one, like some of the specifics of the different sections and how I'm using them. And then the third and last caveat is that this lineup video is exclusive of my extension planners or on-the-go planners. This planner lineup video is my set in stone, these are the planners I'm using and what I'm using them for video, but I'm going to do my extension / on-the-go planner video separately because I'm going to be using several different planners for my extension planner or on-the-go planner in 2024. One reason being that I want to be able to change up that planner when my needs change. So if we're on vacation or it's summer break or something like that. Another reason is I want to support different small businesses and share their planners. And so my on-the-go / extension planners, it's going to be several different planners that will kind of rotate throughout the year. So I'm not including them in this video. One, because I think it would be too much in one video. Two, because I still have another planner that hasn't arrived yet. And then three, because that extension planner, it's not really my planner. I mean, it is a planner, but it's more of a very organized notebook to have on the go to keep my life straight and my brain straight. It's an extension of my planner, my home planner, my everything planner, and an extension of my brain. And so even though it's a planner, it's more of a glorified notebook. So I decided to make my extension planner video a separate video. And then I can talk to you guys more about how I'm going to rotate those and how I'm going to keep track of the information in that versus the information that stays in my everything planner. Now that I've done that giant intro, let's get into my 2024 planner lineup. So I was going to say I'm going to go smallest to largest, but I only have two sizes here. So we're just going to start at the top and work our way down. So this first planner, the first planner in my lineup video, this is an A6 from Wonderland 222. I have detailed videos of these planners on my channel, so I will link that in the cards up above. But this is going to be my social media planner for 2024. This is also what I'm using currently in 2023 for my social media planner. And I've actually purchased backdated planners, so like 2022, 2021, in this same size, in the same black cover. I have a jelly cover on it, but in the same black cover to transfer my archived social media planners into that because I was using a lot of disc bound systems in classic Happy Planner size, and they're really big to store and to archive. And so I'm going to be transferring all that information into A6, and all of my planners for my channel will be the same size. But this will be my social media planner. I do have a video coming on my A6 social media planner and how I'm using this for social media in 2023, and the way I'm using it is going to stay pretty much the same for 2024. I will make a few changes, but for the most part it will be pretty consistent to how I'm using it in 2023. But this is my teeny tiny A6 social media planner. I think this is a great planner, whether you got this in A6, B6, or A5 size. I think this is a great planner for a social media planner or a YouTube planner or a small business, a side hustle, things like that, because it has quarterly planning pages in it. It has your trackers already in it. It has monthly overview pages that you can use to set your goals for the month. It has your monthly, it has your weekly, and then it has a month review at the end of each month so that you can summarize how your month was. And then in the very back, it has some blank daily / note pages. So I think this is a great planner for this purpose, and I've been really loving it. So this is my A6 Wonderland 222, which is my social media planner. Next is my everything planner. This is going to be everything, and I'm so excited for this planner. So this is an A5 from Wonderland 222 in their new unstacked version in the all-in-one style. So what that means, and I do have a video on this, but it means that the weeks are unstacked, because this is unstacked. Normally their weekends are stacked. So it's basically the same as a Hobonichi Cousin or the Sterling Ink Common Planner vertical layout. And then it is all in one in that it has enough daily pages for your entire year. So a page per day to use for dailies or journaling or notes or commonplace or whatever you want. This will be our everything planner for 2024, my everything planner. This will have all things family and personal, everything basically except for work, because I keep that in a separate planner that I'm going to share in a minute. And I am just so excited. I cannot wait to get this set up and to share with you guys how I'm using the quarterly pages, how I use the trackers in this planner, how I'm going to be using the weeklies and the pages back here. I am just so excited for this planner. I was so glad when Wonderland 222 decided that they were going to offer an unstacked version, because this just works much better for me, and also an all-in-one, so I could have everything in one book. I just absolutely love it. I did use a Wonderland 222 in 2022 from about May till December of 2022, also in the A5 size, but in their stacked style because that's all they offered at the time. And I absolutely loved it, and I've really been missing it. So I'm very excited to be getting back into Wonderland 222 as my everything, catch-all, all the things planner. So that is this planner. And then the last planner that's an actual planner in my lineup is my work planner. So this is my work planner. I have this in a Kikuyo systemic cover, but this is my work planner for 2024. This is the Franklin Covey Organizer A5 Daily. I do have a full video on this planner, and I am just so excited to be using this for 2024. After I unboxed this, I fell in love, and I knew this was the perfect planner for my new role, and using my Sterling Ink Common Planner has been amazing, and I have loved it. But ever since I unboxed this, I've been thinking about the moment when I get to move into this planner instead, and I'm just so excited. I cannot wait. So I will be doing a setup video of this one as well. This is a work planner, super, super functional, but it will still have a little bit of decor in it because decor makes me happy. So I will decorate the monthly spreads a little bit. I will probably have a little bit of decor in the weekly spreads. I probably won't do a lot of plan with me's in this planner because I can't really share very much of my work information. But I will try to take pictures as I can and post them on Instagram so that you guys can check out spreads. And then I will try to do flip throughs whenever I can. And then I will try to do at least a couple of plan with me's during 2024 as well. But I will be doing a setup video talking to you guys about how I'm going to be using this planner for 2024. So that is my work planner. And then it has a companion. This is the companion. So this is an A5 monthly booklet from Sterling Ink. It's basically a traveler's notebook insert. And in it, it has your goals. I do have a video on these. And your quarterly planning. And then it has your monthlies and 19 pages in the back for notes or commonplace or whatever. This is my project planner that goes with my work planner. So this is to track a very specific project that I'm in charge of at work. So I'm going to be using this planner as my project planner. I've actually already started making some notes in it and adding some flags to color code it. So this booklet is going to be a companion to my work planner. And then I also have a reference binder for work, which I have also shared on my channel. So my work lineup is going to be this A5 Franklin Daily, and then this companion booklet from Sterling Ink, and then my reference binder. And this stays at work. So this is something I touch every day, Monday through Friday, when I'm not on vacation or on holiday, and it stays at work all the time. It never comes home with me. No personal stuff intermixes into this, and it's very rare that work stuff intermixes into this. Really, the only time I put work stuff in here is if I have a training or a specific meeting that I want to mark down because I need to dress a certain way or because we have to adjust child pickup or something like that. I don't put actual work like tasks and things like that in this planner. My work stays in my work planner. So I know some people don't like having multiple planners. I have to keep my work separate, partly because if this whole thing is going to be filled up with work and this whole thing is going to be filled up with personal, that's one big planner if I was going to put everything together. But also I can't have my work stuff mixed with my personal stuff because of confidentiality and other things. And also this stays at work. So that is my actual planner lineup. I have 3 planners. I have my work planner, I have my everything planner, and I have my social media planner. Those are my planners that are actual planners that I use every single day to meet all of my goals, all of my deadlines, all of the things. That is my planner lineup. It's not very big. It's also really not that different than my planner lineup this year. Different books, but the same number of planners. Like I said in my little caveats at the beginning, I will have extension or on-the-go planners, and I will be sharing those. But those are really just, like I said, glorified notebooks. And they're just a companion to these 2 planners. And all of the actual meat, all the substance stays in these and stays home. That extension planner is just something so I can take it out of the house with me and have it with me all the time, because this is a lot to carry around every single day. But I do have some other planners that aren't actually planners. So I wanted to share those with you as well and talk to you about what I was using those for. So I have 3 planners here. This one right here, and I'll show you in a second, is actually a quarterly planner. So I do actually have 4 of this one, but it is 3 planners. But I wanted to add these because they are planners, but they're not being used as actual planners. They're not for keeping me organized, keeping track of tasks and events and all of those kinds of things. These have a different purpose. So I will start with the top and then work my way down. But this is the Sterling Ink Standard. So this is the N1 horizontal compact full year common planner. So this is a full year planner, but it has less pages in the back, which is why it's so skinny. I have a very detailed video on this planner and the other planners that I bought in the Sterling Ink pre-order. And when I pre-ordered this originally, I had thought I would use this as one of my on-the-go or extension planners, but it's too big. So if you look, it's the same height as my A5. It's just like skinnier and narrower. It doesn't fit in any of my purses or anything like that. It's just too big. So I knew I wasn't going to use this as an extension planner. But the more I held it and touched it and looked at it, the more I decided that I paid for it and I ordered it and I really wanted to use it for something. So this is actually going to be a very unique planner in that it's not going to be a planner at all. This is going to be my ink journal. So I'm actually going to use this to swatch fountain pen inks, so different inks for every single day of the year. And I'll do some of those on video with you guys. And then I'll also do flip throughs occasionally with you guys. But all of the weekly spreads will be for fountain pen inks. And then the pages in the back are going to be for swatching all the other inks and pens that I have. Dot markers and highlighters and regular markers and all of the things. So the back blank sort of commonplace pages are going to be for swatching everything else, even watercolors, all the things. And then the weeklies are going to be for fountain pen ink swatching. I don't know what I'm going to do with the monthlies. This is going to be a very like art focused kind of journal. I don't know if I'm going to doodle on these pages. I have done that in the past. I've done a doodle a day on monthlies and it's really fun. So I'm very seriously considering doodle a day in the monthlies and then fountain pen inks on the weeklies, and then every other swatching goes in these pages in the back. So it is a planner in that it is an actual planner and it is dated, but I'm not using this as a planner at all. This is going to be an art journal, just something pretty and fun for me. So that is what I'm going to be using this for. So this is going to be my art swatching journal for 2024, and I'm really excited for it. I'm excited to get to use this beautiful book. I'm excited to see how much it fluffs up just by adding inks into it. I'm excited to share all of my fountain pen inks with you guys. I'm excited to swatch everything else out in one place, and I'm just really thrilled with having like a really quick and easy arty kind of place, a place for me to just come into my studio and lay down some color just to decompress. And so that is what this is going to be for. So it's kind of a little bit wellness related, I guess, because it's for my mental health and for fun. But that is what my N1 from Sterling Ink is going to be used for. And then this is a quarterly Tomoe River paper planner from Hubman and Chub Girl. I do have a video on this, so I will link that in the cards up above. But this is an undated planner, and it is a quarterly planner. So this planner only covers 1 quarter of the year. So I actually have 4 of these. The other ones are in here. So I have October through December, July through September, April through June, and then this one is January through March. I need to put a little jelly cover on it just because it's sparkly and I like the sparkles, and I liked having the pockets so I could put stickers. These are the tabs that I plan to use in these planners. Obviously I'll only be using 3 tabs in this one and then 3 in the next one and so on. And then some other stickers that I have set aside to use for setup for this. I actually recently did an unboxing where I shared some stickers that I plan to use in the setup for this planner, but I'm actually going to be using them in the setup for this one. So I have new stickers coming to do setups for this because I do have to date this planner. So I have some new stickers coming to set up my monthlies, and I'm really excited about it, but they're coming from Australia, so it's going to be a little bit. So I will share this with you guys once I get it set up, but this may be the last one that gets set up. So this is my creative journal, which is basically a memory keeper. So it's my version of scrapbooking. I have done this in the past in a few different planners. I have been really inconsistent with doing it this year, partly because I started doing it in a hemlock and oak and it wasn't really the right fit. And then I tried out some other planners, which I liked, but I didn't really stick with any of them. So now I kind of have to piece them all together to make a complete year. And I still think that it's not complete. I'm going to have to go back and finish it, but I really want to have a complete memory planner for 2024. So this is going to be my memory planner / creative journal. This is going to be very sticker heavy. So there's going to be lots of stickers in here. There will be doodles in here. There will be memorabilia. There will be photos. And that's one of the reasons that I decided to use the quarterly one, because this will chunk up quite a bit and then I will get to move into a different one for the next 3 months and so on. So this is my creative journal / memory planner for 2024, but it's not an actual planner, but it will take the information from this planner and put it in here for memory keeping. So not the dull day-to-day pieces, but the beautiful, wonderful memories of our family. So this is my creative journal / memory keeper. And then lastly, but definitely not least, is my wellness journal. So this is my wellness journal for 2024. This is a Haru planner. I also have a video on this, so link that one up in the cards above. This is a planner, but I'm not using it as a planner. I'm using it as a wellness journal. I really want to focus on my own personal wellness in 2024. And when I unboxed this, I knew this was the perfect wellness planner for me, and I'm really excited. This may be one of the first setup videos that I share because I think I have everything to get this one set up, but I'm really excited about using this for my wellness. I probably won't share very much of this in and after the pen because it will be very private, but I will try to do occasionally some like setup videos in the weeklies or something like that, just to kind of show you guys how I'm using it, because that may evolve over time. The way I think I'm going to use the weeklies and the way it may end up at the end may be different, and it may change week to week, but I will be using the monthlies and the weeklies, and then also the trackers in the back for gratitude and mood and habits. And so this will be for my personal wellness for 2024. So once again, it's a dated planner, but I'm not using it as a planner. It's more of a journal than anything else. That's its primary purpose, is for daily journaling for my wellness, but there will be some tracking and some gratitude and some other things in here as well. But that is my wellness planner or wellness journal for 2024. So my little supplemental planner stack that aren't really planners, my Haru planner, my quarterly planner from Hubman and Chubgirl that's with Tomoe River paper, and my Sterling Ink in-1 compact that will be my art / ink swatching journal. And then these are my actual planners, the 3 planners that will keep me straight all through the year. These planners get touched every day. Well, Monday through Friday for this, every day for these. These planners will get touched and used every day. These will not. I will probably use this once or twice a week. I will be in this ideally once a week, but sometimes I may have to do 2 weeks at a time if we're really, really busy. So potentially once a week, potentially every other week, I'll be in this, and then I will be in this every single day, but in a different capacity than this. This will be kind of my 15 to 30 minutes on my own with myself for my wellness. So that is my planner lineup video for 2024. I would love to hear from you, your thoughts on my lineup and what I'm using each of these planners for. I would also love to hear what you're using in 2024, or if you're undecided, if there's any questions that you have on planners or planners that I've shared or recommendations or anything like that, I'd be happy to help. I really like chatting with you guys in the comments. If you liked this 2024 planner lineup video, please give me a thumbs up. Make sure that you're subscribed so you don't miss future videos, and don't forget to just scribble.